Modern culture demands a high level of consistency. From personal branding to job interviews, we are expected to maintain a singular, predictable identity that remains stable across every context of our lives. Our actual experience rarely matches this expectation. A person might find themselves in a state of quiet introspection at 3 in the morning, only to inhabit a hyper-rational, assertive persona during a contract negotiation 12 hours later. Maintaining the illusion of a static ego requires the constant suppression of these natural facets. We sever away parts of our personality to satisfy the societal requirement for a tidy, linear narrative. Research in both biology and psychology suggests that having multiple distinct personas is a natural state of being. It is the baseline of the human experience, rather than a flaw to be corrected. Psychological distress often stems from this forced uniformity. True coherence emerges when we move past the myth of the singular self and begin to acknowledge our plural nature. In The Biology of Belief, Bruce Lipton demonstrates that our cells function as intelligent entities attuned to their environment. This means our biology is a responsive system rather than a fixed genetic blueprint. Physical health indicators respond directly to perception. When an individual adopts a self-image of safety or joy, the body's immune system and healing pathways strengthen in real time. Extreme evidence of this fluidity appears in dissociative identity disorder. When a new personality assumes control, physical traits shift. Clinical observations record vanishing scars, changing eye color, and disappearing allergies as identities emerge. Physiology follows the self-image it is given. These shifts suggest that identity is a co-creative biological dance. Our physical form acts as a reflection of the patterns of belief and perception held within our bioelectromagnetic field. Philosopher Evan Thompson describes this as the inactive self. In this view, identity is a process of I-making, something we perform moment by moment in dialogue with our surroundings. This process is highly dependent on our relational web. Who we are in any given moment is shaped by the people around us, our culture, and even the immediate physical environment. Daniel Siegel uses the wheel of awareness. The central hub is observing awareness. Outer spokes are situational archetypes: the healer, the child, the leader. Residing in the central hub allows each persona to exist in harmony, without any single part dominating. Healing often involves ending the unconscious repression of these various selves. By practicing this mindset, we learn to harmonize all of our parts from a centered, pre-narrative sense of being. If our biology responds to our perceptions, and our perceptions are fluid, then our sense of self becomes a bridge to the wider environment. This scales the psychological model of personas up to a metaphysical level. Greg Braden describes the divine matrix as a responsive field that mirrors our internal states. Within this field, all potential versions of our life path, from the self carrying grief to the self that has already healed, exist as ontological realities. Shifting between these possibilities, or quantum jumping, is a matter of resonance. Aligning with a different timeline requires adopting the specific emotional frequency associated with that version of yourself. By fully embodying the emotional state of a desired reality, the individual collapses the wave of potentiality. The internal shift in vibration allows a new version of the self to manifest in form. Identity is a tuning process. We experience the version of ourselves that we choose to resonate with, adjusting our internal frequency to match the life path we wish to inhabit. In this model, authenticity is measured by congruence. It is the practice of being honest with whichever self-state is currently active, rather than trying to match a historical version of oneself. Integrating these many selves is an act of artistry. The sovereign, the servant, the sensualist, and the sage move through us not as contradictions, but as collaborators in a broader symphony of becoming. The path to wholeness involves widening the container of our consciousness. We must become large enough to house all of our internal archetypes and contradictions without fear. We are a living spectrum of unfolding possibilities. By embracing our multiplicity, we move toward a state that is more aligned, integrated, and free.
Thank you for watching. If something in this resonated with you, then you're already closer than you think. If you're ready to go deeper, there's a link below to my book, Quantum Manifestation: How to Collapse Time and Shift Timelines. This isn't theory. It's a framework you can actually use. Tap the link below and step into it.